Morning, this is V, and you're listening to Bite-Sized Book Reviews. So today's book is called The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. The main character, Olive Torres, is accustomed to being somewhat unlucky. This is especially obvious in contrast to her twin sister, Amy, who's the kind of person who tends to be really successful in everything that she does, including being the kind of person who wins things when she gets the lottery or joins different contests and stuff. So at the beginning of this story, Amy is about to get married to her boyfriend of 3 years, and she worked really hard to try to spend as little money as possible on her wedding, for all everything, the food and the venue, and even an all expenses paid vacation to Hawaii. She's only spending a total of $2,000 because of all the contests and different things that she participated in order to make this happen. But Olive's luck is about to change because everybody at Amy's wedding, with the exception of Olive and her husband's best man, Ethan, get food poisoning. But because Amy really, really doesn't want to waste this amazing vacation opportunity, she sends Olive on this vacation in her place along with Ethan. So this creates several problems right off the bat because the rules for this vacation, as a prize, were really strict. It had to be Amy and the person that she designated, which means that Olive has to pretend to be her sister and pretend to be married to someone that she has actually disliked from pretty much the first time they met. And this creates a lot of pretty awkward situations. So both she and Ethan not only have to pretend to actually like each other, they have to pretend to be just married. So I picked up this book because I thought the premise sounded like it could be pretty funny, and it definitely did not disappoint. It was a really fun read. So something that I liked, I think I like there were a lot of things, I guess. Like I said, it was funny, and I really like Olive's family. She comes from one of those really big, really close-knit families. For instance, she was talking about how she didn't necessarily want to tell anyone when she was unhappy, when she had a fight with Ethan, for instance, because if she did, then later on that evening she'd have 15 people turning up on her doorstep with food to console her, and she didn't want to cause that kind of disturbance, I guess, in her family. You can tell that they're really close, and it's definitely, I think I've talked before about characters that you might actually want to spend time with as people. She has the kind of family that you enjoy spending time with, or me anyway. But something I did not because of the premise, there are a lot of, I said, awkward situations, and my embarrassment tolerance level isn't always particularly high. And I mean embarrassing as in, for example, right before she goes on her trip, Olive gets a new job at this place that she interviewed at and really wanted, but she gets to the resort and runs into, lo and behold, her new boss for this new job. And so she has to pretend to her new boss that she is happily married. And of course, part of her new boss's mission statement for his company is that, they're really honest and they care about their employees being really close, like family. So it creates a lot of these types of situations where, it's cool to see, I guess, her relationship with Ethan develop through this, and it is actually partly because of surviving these awkward situations that they manage to create the kind of relationship that they have and get to understand each other better. But it also creates some deeply embarrassing moments that I sometimes kind of skim over because they're a little bit too embarrassing for me. But yeah, overall, like, it was definitely a fun read.